Guys, today I'm fixing my refrigerator. It's leaking. I have a Samsung model RF4287HARS. Water's building up and pooling in the bottom of the freezer compartment, and when that ice starts to build up, I can't open and close the drawer smoothly. When I don't get the drawer closed all the way, then it starts to melt the ice, and that melted ice starts to pool on the floor. So now that you've taken out all of your food, you need to remove the drawers. This top drawer is not too difficult. You just pull it and kind of lift. The bottom drawer just lifts out as well. Okay, so I took the drawers out, and you can see the ice build up here on the bottom of the freezer. You can see the water dripping from that panel here. We're going to remove that panel. First, we're going to need to remove this ice because we're going to be working in this area. To get at it best, we're going to remove the door. Removing this door isn't going to be as hard as you'd think. It's just a matter of removing these 4 bolts. There's 2 on this side and 2 on the other. So you can see all the ice that's built up back here. I'm going to work on trying to get this ice out so that I can get back here to remove this plate. To do that, I'm going to put a towel down because this water is going to come onto the floor. And I think I'll put like a cookie sheet or something to catch the water as well, so that should help. To try to help it melt faster, I'm going to use a hair dryer. Oh, cool. There we go. This is what I want. Uh-oh. How satisfying was that? Go dump this in the sink. Now there are models of these Samsungs that you can put into a forced defrost mode by playing with the buttons on the front, and I have not been able to get mine to do that. So I'm going to take my hair dryer and just kind of warm things around here, because if there's any ice touching this panel when I remove it, it could crack. This is really thin. So I'll just put the dryer on it for a couple of minutes and then we'll work on removing it. Removing it is just a matter of, there's a screw here and a screw here, and then you pry it apart. And up over here, there's going to be a couple of wires that you'll need to disconnect. Oh boy. Alright, so just need to unplug these, and boy, look at the ice buildup. This is the problem. Okay, so there's just a ton of ice built up there all over the coils It definitely needs to be defrosted. I'll use my hair dryer to help with that. Okay, so I took the hair dryer and started drying all the coils, and in this little drain pan here, there's a giant chunk of ice that's blocking the drain here. So I'm going to have to get this chunk of ice here out, and hopefully then the water will be able to flow through. But it's been frozen and blocking the flow into the drain, so all the extra water just comes down and into the freezer. The drain is completely frozen, so I'm going to start by putting some hot water in here, and hopefully that'll melt that and get that drain flowing again. I'm going to use hot water. Hopefully that'll start melting this plug or the drain. My turkey baster, actually, if anybody out there is in the healthcare field, you'll recognize one of these. But it was too awkward and big to fit down in between here to empty out that drain, so I found a syringe that fits much better. So I've been just kind of, as it's melting, putting this into the drain and then pulling out the extra water. And once I get to where I can't pull any more out, then I'm going to put some hot water down there to just try to get this drain unfrozen. I'm kind of working against myself because you can hear it's running, so it's trying to freeze things while I'm trying to thaw it. It's really a hassle. There's no way to pull this refrigerator out. I removed the bottom kick plate and thought I could find a bracket or something to attach some like ratchet straps to and pull it, and couldn't do that. Brought in a dolly and put it underneath to try to tilt the fridge a little bit and pull it out. That didn't work. So I'm kind of stuck. But if I can get that drain unfrozen, I think that that's going to be hopefully the fix. Alrighty, so the fridge did force defrost, and the coils got really hot. I could hear it sizzling as the water dripped off it, and it loosened up the ice, and it seems to be flowing well right now. So the two buttons that I pushed to get it to do the force defrost were the freezer and the lighting button. I just held it down for about 8 seconds. What I planned on doing was I ordered this part from Amazon. This will fit on the heating element, and this part here goes down into the drain to keep any ice from forming. I can't figure out how to get my hand in there and this piece in there, but the force defrost definitely would be something I could do. If I do that periodically to make sure that the ice doesn't form again, I think that that's going to be my fix. What I'm going to do, just to ensure that I have good flow through the drain, is I have some water with bleach in it, and I'm going to put that in the drain because, like I said, I can't get behind the refrigerator to check the actual drain line to see if it might be clogged. I know that I've gotten the ice cleared now, but there still could be something that's clogging that drain. So I'm going to run some bleach water through there just in case there's some mildew or something built up, and hopefully that'll do it. I'll just have to manually do a force defrost every, I don't know, couple of months or so, or if I notice any ice building, I'll definitely do it. Need to plug these plugs in and put it into place. It's been almost 2 weeks since I worked on the fridge and freezer, and I'm happy to report that there's no ice buildup or water dripping. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. If you want to see more of my attempts at fixing things, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I try to take on another project. Thanks for watching.